Hello friends, so let us see now what is the genome, or let us see some aspect of genome. Now first of all we will see what is a genome. Genome is a word for all of your DNA. Genome is basically an operating manual containing the instruction that help you develop the development of organism from single cell to a multicellular organism. It guides growth and helps repair damages of organs and helps organs to perform their function as well as to repair the damages. It is a unique and specific all individuals. Now we will see what are the components that are included in the genome. The genome basically includes the DNA double helix. Genomes are made of DNA and extremely large molecule that looks like a long twisted ladder. DNA is read like a code. This code is made of four types of chemical building blocks, that is adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine, and abbreviated with their orders that allows the code to function in different way. The code changes slightly from person to person. The next thing in the genome is the chromosome. The DNA in cell is not a single long molecule. It is divided into a number of segments and uneven length. At certain points in the life cycle of a cell, these segments can be tightly packed bundles known as chromosomes. During one stage, the chromosome appear to be X-shaped. How does this genome work? As I have told already, it works as an instruction manual for the functioning and development repair of the damages for the human body, for the organism's body. A gene is a segment of the DNA that provides the cell with the instruction for making specific protein, which then carries out particular function in the individual's body. On an average, human gene will have 1 to 3 letters that differ from person to person. These differences are enough to change the shape and function of protein. How much amount of protein is made, when it is made, and where it is made. They affect the color of our eyes, hair, skin, and more importantly, variation in genome also influence the risk of developing diseases and their response to medications. Now we will see what causes genetic diseases. Genetic diseases is caused by change in the DNA sequence. Some diseases are caused by mutation that are inherited from parents and to the individual at birth. Other diseases are caused by acquired mutation in a gene or group of genes that occurs during person's life. Now we will see some of the concepts regarding the genetic diseases. The first one is genetic variance. Changes in the DNA sequence are called genetic variants. The majority of the time genetic variants have no effect at all, but sometimes the effect is harmful. Just one letter missing or change may result in a damaged protein, extra protein, or no protein at all, with serious consequences of our health. Additionally, the passing of genetic variants from one generation to the next helps to explain why many diseases run in families, such as sickle cell disease, cystic fibrosis, and so on. The next is genetic disorder, a list of genetic, orphan, and rare diseases under investigations by researchers or associated with National Human Genome Research Institute. What is genetic testing? Genetic testing consists of the process and technique used to determine details of DNA. Depending on the test, it may reveal some information about ancestry and health of an individual. What are the different types of genetic testing? First is predictive testing. It is used for those who have a family member with a genetic disorder. The results helps to determine a person's risk of developing the specific disorder being tested. The tests are done before any symptoms present themselves. Next is diagnostic testing. It is used to confirm or rule out a suspected genetic disorder. The results of genetic tests may help to make choices about how to treat or manage the health. The next in the class is pharmacogenomic testing. It tells about how a body will react to certain medication. It can inform healthcare provider about what best Medicines can be used to treat a specific disease condition and to avoid side effects. The next is reproductive testing. It is related to starting or growing family. It includes tests for biological father and mother to see what genetic variants they are already carrying. The test provides parents and healthcare providers make decisions before, during and after pregnancy. The next includes the forensics testing, which is carried out for legal purposes and can be used to identify biological family members, suspects, victims of crimes, and identification of individuals during disaster times. So here we have seen in brief about the introduction of genomics, the types of genetic testing available, and the conditions when the genetic testing can be carried out.
Keep following the complete series on genomics, clinical and laboratory interpretation. Thank you.